It has been established that persons who have recently died have been returning to life and committing acts of murder. Civil defense officials in Cumberland have told newsmen that murder victims show evidence of having been partially devoured by their murderers.
Yeah, they're dead. They're all messed up.
The Survival Command Center at the Pentagon has disclosed that a ghoul can be killed by a shot in the head or a heavy blow to the skull.
Long thought dead, the Hypnotoad rose from the grave in week 7, and winning thanks to a horde of rotting corpses. The ripest, Antonio Brown and Tony Romo, who combined for a putrid 33 points. Ocho Idaho was disemboweled, with Vernon Davis torn limb from limb by the Seahawks defense, and Scott Chandler decomposing more and more each week. There was not a lot of living things in this game, but still, a win is a win, no matter who you have to rip apart to get it. Is the Toad about to go on a rampage, chewing up everyone in his path? The Dagobah system would have beaten any other team this week, save for Laces Out, but instead, it took on the supernatural forces of Over the Dwayne Bowe, who may have called upon a demon to get 27 points out of LaRoud Stevens' howling. Should have made some kind of werewolf joke there. Jordy Nelson and Aaron Rodgers continue to haunt their opponents, scoring 60 between them. But the most evil thing to happen in this matchup was Maurice Jones-Drew, who was hurt on the second play of the game and will be out indefinitely, standing over the bed of Rashad Jennings until he comes back. But with a trade for Megatron in the works, has Dagobah made a deal with the devil himself?
What do I need your soul for?
One week after dropping a notch, Super Pro fell into a vat of toxic waste and came out a hero, with everyone in double figures except for Trent Richardson and Brandon Pettigrew. Steve Smith seems to have survived the accident with Cam Newton, getting 15 points for the first time since week 2. Of course, the mutated Ravens D made it a lot easier, with pieces falling off left and right. So did leaving Sean Green on the bench, who inexplicably followed up his monstrous game with another, not quite as good, but still not bad one. And despite this loss, the Raiders remain tied with Super Pro and Dagobah for first place. Not content with sharing 5th place, Colt McCoy has come full circle, coming out of the TV to stop Diabolical's winning streak of pure evil. Before I go any further, you know what's truly horrifying? Being the backup QB on the Browns. I digress. It was all day in VJax, who had 26 and 39 points respectively to put this one away for Colt. But have the haters watched the videotape? Not that one, this one. A mega deal for RG3 puts the haters in good position to continue the evil killing spree that they've been on. Dallas Cowboy Curtis wandered into an old spooky house last week and subsequently got ripped to shreds by Laces Out, who put Josh Freeman and Chris Johnson on full power despite Kyle Rudolph and Jay Feely stalling out. The mysterious disappearances of Des Bryant and Anquan Bolden didn't help things for Cowboy Curtis, who has now lost 4 in a row after starting strong. With Matt Ryan and Julio Jones coming back next week, things might be looking up, but likely they'll just run away into the woods and be found by a family of cannibals. You thought I was going vampire, didn't you? Too obvious. Plus, I wanted to do more zombie stuff. Count Chocula somehow pulled this one off, despite only getting 18 points from 5 of her players and losing Nate Burleson for the year. And it doesn't look like Greg Jennings is coming back anytime soon either. So what happened here? Tom Brady managed to escape the hungry masses of the Jets defense, and there was viscera and gore all over the place, as Can Make It Happen left a ton of points behind to get gobbled up that would have easily won him the game. Not to mention losing Fred Davis for the year. Can't Make It Happen to become Make It Happen again and stop this 4-game losing streak? My survival rate is 50-50, just like the boyfriend of the sexy teenager. This week, very special Halloween team names. Toad Monster over Bow Monster. Rectum Monster over Ocho Monster. Yoda Monster over Hate Monster in the Invasion of the Body Snatchers special of the week. Pro Monster over Out Monster. McCoy Monster over Chalky Monster. And Cowboy Monster over Happen Monster in the Day of the Dead special of the week.
This is Halloween.